Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jewelsknits for Bamma. I'm Jules, and this is my podcast where I talk about all my knitting and crafting adventures. And today, I have my friend Karynne with me.
That's me.
Yay! We thought it would be super fun to do a podcast together, so we're going to do that. And we sent the kids away, and the dog is sleeping on the couch behind us. And we're just sitting here today because it's really dark because it's rainy and gross outside. And sitting in front of the window is like the best light in the house, so that's where we're sitting. So you get to see my beautiful couch behind us. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first FO is, I don't even know how many FOs I have. What do you think, Karynne? Like 20 maybe?
At least 20.
It's not that impressive. I cheated. So every year I make holiday hats for all my daughter's classmates, and I use my Centro knitting machine. So I'm just gonna like parade them. So this is one hat. This is ridiculous. This is what I've been doing all week. Hat number 2. And then I've got this hat.
I love that color.
I know, isn't that pretty? This is leftovers from the antler.
Oh,
The antler sweater that I did. And this is leftovers from the other antler sweater that I did for apple picking. And then this hat. I'm running out of hand space. Okay.
I'm gonna hold some.
I'm gonna pile it on my lap here. If only you could see like outside the camera. Our crap is like everywhere. And this hat. I'm sorry if you can hear the really loud truck going by my house. And this hat. And this hat.
Really,
This
it's a
is-
hat parade.
This is really stupid. Okay. And this hat. And this one. And this one. And this one. How many more can we do? Ta-da! This is leftover from the Gold Star sweater that I tested from Max Sear. And then this one. Okay. I'm not even showing it. Okay. So that, okay. Well, maybe this could be our screedy. So that is all the hats that I knit for my daughter's classmates. But wait, there's more. Because I can't make them for the classmates and not for her teachers. So I made this for her teacher's aid. And then I made this one for her teacher. And I hope her teacher never looks on the inside because I kind of started to run out of yarn and there's like green on the top. But we're not going to talk about that. It looks cute like this.
It's really cute.
That's what I did for a week straight. Do you want to show anything?
I can start with an FO.
Okay.
The one that I'm wearing.
Yay, it's so pretty.
Not a recent FO. I think I finished it last year. But it's the Pink Fizz by Andrea Mowry, and it is my absolute favorite sweater that I've knit. I just love the lace detail and the mohair. And it's so fun.
It's so pretty. She's the one who saw, remember last podcast I was talking about how my friends saw Andrea Mowry? She's the friend who saw her.
While I was wearing her sweater. It was great.
It was like, what's that word for it? Like a meant to be thing. Like, I don't know. I sound like an idiot. Fate.
It's fate.
It's fate, guys. Ooh, that was probably really loud. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, like none of my FOs are blocked and some of them don't even have the ends woven in, so sorry, but I've been in wicked Christmas knitting mode. So I think the last time you saw this, it was like a knitted triangle shawl, and I ripped it out and did this because I just got bored with just knitting straight. So I made this. This is the Kaleidoscope, I think Kaleidoscope shawl. It's a Yarnspirations pattern. It's really pretty. I like it.
I love how lacy it is.
It's similar to the one I made my mom. It's like lace and then it's got like granny square details. And I made this for my mom for her Christmas present. And my mom has a wool allergy, so I can't make anything for wool. So this is just like the Lion Brand Heartland acrylic. And when I do have to use acrylic, like this is one of my favorite acrylic blends. So that's that FO. Another FO I did is this headband. I'm trying to like show it. It's not blocked, so it's like curling right now, but it won't when it's blocked. It's super cute. again, like most of my projects, I just like pulled acrylic scraps from like, this is wool, but most of my projects, I just pulled like worsted acrylic and wool scraps to make Christmas presents for everyone. It's just stuff that I had laying around. So I made this for my coworker because the way it works at my work is like if a holiday falls on your day, you're just working it. And Christmas happened to be on a Sunday this year, which is a day I normally work. And my coworker offered to work Christmas for me so I could be home with my girls. So I made her a little thank you gift slash Christmas gift. Yeah. And yeah, so there's that. I got my sock mojo back, and I made these shorties for Drew's mammy for Christmas. You guys have seen this colorway a million times because I had like 4 or 5 skeins of it. It's Malabrigo in the colorway Chris, and just a random mini. So this one I haven't even like taken the progress keeper off or woven the ends on yet. But this is, it's actually a muscle burra, and all I did was do the increases, and then instead of continuing to go and doing the decreases, I just got it to like the right length and then did some ribbing on the bottom. This yarn is Luke's Diner by Treehouse Knits. It's a Gilmore Girls colorway. And I made this as a Christmas present for my husband's Oma. It kind of looks like a balloon right now, but I promise, like, I'm not going to put it on, actually, because my hair is wet. But it fits good, I promise.
I love that colorway so much. It's so pretty.
So pretty. I know. That whole collection that she did was, like, amazing. And this was the first time I worked with fingering and tweed, too. Like, I never did tweed in, like, sock yarn before, so that was fun. This is just leftovers from a pair of socks I made earlier this year as a Christmas present. Okay, do you want to show something?
Yeah, so I also brought my finished Strange Brew, which I
love this.
I love the color work so much. So I used the Strange Brew pattern, but I wrote the charts. I looked at some of the ones that they had in the pattern, and they just weren't quite right, so I changed them up a little bit. The only problem I have with this sweater is the short rows created these giant holes that you can see all the time. So I have to go back in and try to fix those, but I absolutely love this pattern.
It's so pretty. I might have to steal those charts from you.
Yeah, definitely.
So pretty. And the yarn is like super soft too. Like I love the yarn.
It's the Valley yarns from
Webs.
Webs. Yeah. So, but it's super soft. I love it.
Very nice. You can tell where my mental health has been the last 3 weeks by how many things that I've done. Are you like that? Like,
I'm the opposite.
You're the opposite?
Yeah.
When you're having a hard time, you just don't knit?
I don't knit.
I get that way sometimes, but I definitely, like, most of the time it's like if I'm not in a good spot, like, I knit a lot. Or crochet in this case, because this is a crochet hat that I crocheted, obviously. This is a crochet hat that I crocheted for Drew's Bamma as a Christmas present. I might be taking like the rib part out and redoing it because I put it on my head and it feels a little tight right there. You know how like when you do the rib on crochet, you go this way instead of this way, and I think I just like connected it too tight, so I might pull that out and like redo it, but for right now, I'm gonna consider it an FO. And then my next finished object, and again, this isn't blocked, so it looks really weird. It's going to stretch a lot when I block it, but I made this muscle burra for one of my husband's coworkers as a Christmas present, and this is the last muscle burra that I had to do, and I'm so excited that I finally got them done. This is Wonderland Yarns in the colorway, I want to say like Cloak and Dagger or something. I'm really bad podcaster. I didn't save any of my labels, but it is such a pretty color. Like it's got like hints of like teal and maroon and like this orangey yellow speckle. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's such a
like
nice
it's not coming across on camera, but I don't think, but maybe you guys can see it. I made a pair of socks in this a couple episodes ago, but I ran out of yarn, so I just threw in, I think this is, I want to say Malabrigo, but that's okay. Again, like, it's folded in. And
That's what's so great about that pattern.
I know. It's great. It's like a great stash buster, because even if you mess up, like, you only need one side to look good. Or you just have, like, a really fun side if you're knitting for someone who's, like, super fun. But anyways, so I'm done with the muscle burras for Drew's coworkers. Yay!
You're cranking those out.
I know. I like literally did nothing but knit the last couple weeks. Like, and it was like all stashed. Like, I didn't buy any yarn. Well, except for that one thing. But I bought that like months ago, so that doesn't count. We'll show that later. And then this hat, oh, there's my hair in it. Don't mind that. This hat is the, I think it's like called the Classic Rib Beanie by Pearl Soho. And originally I had made this to gift to someone. And then I didn't gauge swatch because I never gauge swatch, especially not for a hat. And apparently my ribbing is super tight. So it came out to be like a kid's size. So it's a super pretty hat. I love like the way that, I don't know if I can get it to, gosh, no, it's just going to point because it hasn't been blocked yet. But I love the way the decreases look on it. And I think I'm just going to like throw a pom-pom on it and give it to one of my kids for a Christmas present. I did the tubular, what is it, like the tubular cast on. I've been so obsessed with that cast on lately. Like, if I can put it in something, I'm doing it because I just love the look of it when it's finished. Add that to the pile.
It is a large pile.
It is a very large pile. It's okay. Okay, so, yeah.
Wow. I love it.
To be fair, they're like worsted weight and they're kid size, so they worked fast.
But they're so pretty.
Aren't they?
I love that.
It's just red heart.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I did get an acquisition because I bought this yarn because I didn't have rainbow yarn in my stash. But I have a little cousin who lives across the pond, and I was gonna make her like something dinosaur, like a dinosaur colorwork sweater, or there was like this stocking that I thought I might make. And because she's obsessed with dinosaurs. And when I tell you like obsessed, I mean like not just like normal kid obsessed. Like she could tell you what era they were in and how many teeth they had and what every bone in their body is. Like, it's insanity. And I was video chatting her the other day and she asked me for a pair of rainbow gloves. And I was like, how about rainbow mittens? I'll make you gloves like when your hands are done growing, because I've made gloves once, and I honestly don't have any desire to ever do that again. But what she wants, she gets. So I made her, I ran to Walmart and grabbed some Red Heart, you know, just the, I don't know what it's called. Like, it's just Red Heart acrylic. And in a rainbowy color, and I love the way it's like color pooling. Like, it looks so cool.
It's so cute.
And I made her these little mittens, but what are mittens without a matching hat? So I also cranked her a little hat on my centro. And it, like, the colors came out, like, perfectly striped. Like, it's a different vibe from the mittens, but not, like, bad. You know what I mean? Like, you could definitely tell they match, but I don't know. I think that's so cute. So, I can't wait to pop those in the mail and send them halfway across the world to her. Are you guys sick of looking at this yet? Like, I didn't realize until I sat down to podcast with Karynne how much I've actually done. And it's actually a little bit scary, not gonna lie.
I think you need to count them.
Okay, I will.
Know.
What I will do is I will count how many FOs I have and like put it on the screen right here. And then you'll know. Because I'm the crazy knit lady, like the bag she got me says. But the next 3 FOs are for our friends Nick and Mal and their daughter. Nick is the one that I made that antler sweater in a week for his birthday and like killed my hands doing it, but
that was crazy.
It was a challenge and I set myself and I made it. But anyways, they're like some of the most knit-worthy people. I literally, like, every time I see Nick, he's wearing that sweater.
Oh.
Like, I drove by him the other day. He works with my husband, they're landscapers, and he was mowing a lawn and he was wearing the sweater. Then we went up to their hunting camp and he was wearing the sweater. Like, he just loves that. Like, he's seriously, like, the most knit-worthy person in the world.
It's the best.
Yeah. So I made him the antler toque, which I did the tubular cast on again, but like I don't think I did it tight enough because it came out kind of ripply, so I'm hoping that blocking will fix that. When I put the pom-poms on, I put the little button in there, and it gives it like somewhere to sit on, so it's not like floppy, but it also means that you can just loop the pom-pom on there so you can pop it off when you want to wash it. So that the pom-pom, like, you know, like faux fur, how it gets weird, like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know how to say it. Like, it gets all almost matted if you put it in the washing machine. So that's how I put my pom-poms on anyways. I just loop them on a button and people can wash them. So that's for Nick. And then their daughter, I made this antler toque, and oh my god, I love it.
The pink.
I know.
So pretty.
This is actually yarn that you remember when you gave me yarn.
Yeah.
She gave me like a bunch of stash yarn that she wasn't going to use. And this is one of the balls that she gave me. There's so many mistakes in this one. Like, right there is a mistake. But you know what? Like, nobody's gonna know except for me. And like, the pom-pom covers most of it. So, whatever. She's gonna grow out of it in like 5 months anyways, right? Like, it's a kid. So, it's not like it's gonna fit her forever. And then for Mama, I did this one. And they look so long and weird right now.
Once they're wearing them.
Yeah, because when they're wearing them, I mean, they're like good. And they haven't been blocked yet either, so that helps. But this is also leftovers from the Gold Star sweater that I made.
It's a nice color too.
Did I test knit? I know, it's so pretty. You can't really see it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up.
It's almost not showing how rich these colors are.
Yeah, like it's got like these undertones of like greens and like darker blues and lighter blues, and it's like super shiny, and it's a really pretty wool. But anyways, that's that. Okay, guys, 2 more things and then that's it. I promise. Then we're done. So I was really into the Centro this week, and so normally I don't like sell anything, but then I was like, you know what? These take like 25 minutes to make, so why don't I just pop a Facebook post up on my Facebook and be like, hey, I'll make you a hat or whatever, and sell them and try and get a little extra money or whatever for Yarny Goodness or whatnot. So my friend ordered a hat from me in a coral pink, and then I thought this pom-pom was like the perfect one for it. So
fun.
It's so cute.
I didn't see you post that on Facebook though. I totally missed that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
When did you post it?
Like a couple days ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not up on the Facebook.
Yeah. Instagram's where it's at. Okay. And then the last one. I haven't blocked these yet. But guys, I was looking at my knitting journal. I started these in August. And I just finished them the other day. But I'm finally done with my Fast and the Furious socks. And I'm so excited. So see? Proof. There's 2. So I knit these using Knits for Comfort in the colorway One World. I don't have the ball band anymore, but if you go back to previous podcasts, it's on there if you really want to see it. And I got this color because it reminded me of the eclipse that's in the beginning of Fast and the Furious, which me and my stepdad built a model car together of that car when I was a kid. So he's normally like a total like grays and blacks kind of guy, but I took a chance and made him this just because it's like nostalgic. So, yeah.
I finally watched that movie and I understand now.
Yeah.
When you bought it, I was like, I didn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were with me when I got this because
Yeah,
I got this at Connecticut,
yeah.
Sheep and Wool. Yeah. So, also the color is just like super, super bright, and
That's
I love
really
that.
fun.
And it's so speckly. Maybe this can be a pair of shorties for me. Okay, we're finally done with FOs.
Yay.
Thank you for sticking around for the longest FO session ever. I really wanted December to be about like Advent knitting and like just enjoying my knits and making myself Christmas socks and, you know, maybe making a sweater for my husband like I usually do for Christmas. And so I really wanted to get like all my Christmas knitting done before December 1st hits. And I knit all year long for Christmas. But like I just had like those few last things to check off on my box. So now that I'm done with that, I've got my Christmas list pretty much complete. I'm working on one more whip that's a Christmas present, and then I'm just done with Christmas knits. And I'm so excited. And I can't wait. I'm going to go over to my friend Cecilia's house and like lay them all out on the floor, everything I've knit for Christmas, and take one giant picture of it all. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm lying. I'm not done. Because you know what? Ella's Christmas sweater is still only half done.
Oh.
But that'll be quick because it's a kid's sweater.
Yeah.
So I've got the one on the needles and Ella's Christmas sweater and then Drew's Christmas sweater. That's not bad because Drew's is going to go by fast. I've got worsted weight yarn for it. And then...
And you are the crazy knit lady.
Yeah. Maybe I should have named my podcast that, Crazy Knit Lady. No, that's too close to Crazy Sock Lady. Okay, so now that we've jabbered on, hi! I'm gonna go gather all of our whips and we'll be right back with you. Okay guys, I lied. I have one more FO. It's a headband, another one that I made for Drew's grandmother as a Christmas present. And we just tallied everything up. And I already forgot the number.
30.
30. Wait,
30.
31 with this, right?
31.
31 FOs. That's a lot, but like I totally cheated. I used the Centro for like 14, 15, 16, 17 of them.
They're still FOs though.
They're still FOs.
Yeah.
I've been a crazy knit lady lately. Okay, for real. We're going to go get the whips now. Bye. So that's it for the West Knit shawls. Check. Do you want to do another whip?
Yeah. So I've got this headband started. My mom had requested a headband to wear this winter. So I am just doing the headband with a twist by Mirella Moments. So you just basically knit a long piece of fabric and twist it and sew it. So
it's really pretty. Can I?
Oh yeah.
It's like sparkly. Like I don't know if the camera's picking up the sparkle or not.
This is Twinkle DK from Odine Wools. It was a knit crate colorway. It was just like a sparkly, really light gray.
It's really pretty. I wish the camera would pick up the sparkles.
I know, you can't see it at all.
Oh well, you'll just have to trust us.
It's sparkly.
It's pretty. I've got another whip here. It's a pair of socks for a friend of mine for a Christmas present. And I love this color. Originally, I bought this to make the Lone Skein shawl by Hoagie Locatelli. But I started knitting it and decided that the yarn was like too busy and you couldn't really see the beautiful details of the pattern. So I pulled it out and now I'm making socks with it. And this is Wonderland. It's their sock base, like 85-15 superwash.
Squishy.
Nylon, super squishy. Like honestly, it's one of my favorite bases. And the color is just so pretty. I have no idea what the heel and toe is. It's just scraps left over from another project. I'm almost done with the toe. Like I've got like the last bit of decreases on sock one.
It looks so good together, the two colors.
Yeah. Well, I was like looking for something that would match, and like I saw this in that that one little stripe right there.
It's like perfect.
Yeah. And I was like, that's gonna be it. So I can't wait to finish these. And then I can get knitting socks for me. So yay. Do you want to show another whip?
Yeah, I've got a sock. So this is just a vanilla sock. I don't really follow vanilla sock patterns anymore. I just do whatever I feel like doing in the moment. But this is one of the Bumblebee Acres Stephen King Club colorways. This is Stu Redman.
So good.
I love it so. I opened it and I was like, this is perfect for my husband. So these are socks for my husband. Just basic vanilla.
Heel flap and gusset.
Heel flap and gusset.
Yay.
That's all.
It's so pretty.
I love it so much.
Where's that Progress Keeper from?
This is a Progress Keeper from Maria of Woolen Forest.
So pretty.
She makes the most beautiful, like, crystal Progress Keepers. She does, like, little cat keepers, too. They're just so cute.
Oh my gosh, your nails match so good to that sock. So pretty. Okay, I got one more whip in my Crazy Knit Lady bag. Okay, I don't even know, like, okay. So last podcast, I'm not going to go grab all the skeins because there's 5 different colors and it's wild. But you saw last podcast, I started, and I mean, I had like the cast on of the boxy, what's it called? Lace and Fade Boxy by Hoagie Locatelli. And I quickly realized that sweater was not for me. I did not have the patience to do it. Which I should have known, but I really wanted to like be the person who could knit that.
It does a lot with the mohair and the lace. It is so pretty.
So pretty and so worth it, but I just like don't have the attention span for it. So what I did was I decided, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple months ago I started the Wild Horse cardigan by Jessica McDonald and then ripped it out because I never knit cardigans for a reason, because again, I'm a lazy knitter and I don't like purling. But I really, really, really want a cardigan. Like, I really do. And I absolutely love that one because I love, like, the shawl collar on it. So here's what I did. I decided to use the yarn from the Lace and Fade Boxy. I might have to get, like, one more skein of mohair to go with it, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough, but we're going to try. And I'm doing a fade. So I'm doing, like, a solid color and then, like, a couple rows of a fade and then a solid color. And I'm using the Wild Horse cardigan pattern, but I've heavily modified it. So instead of knit one row, purl one row, like a stockinette, I'm just doing it all in garter. And then on the sleeves, it has like a stockinette and a garter rib. And I'm just going to do like regular rib, probably like a 1x1 rib. So far I'm 2 colors in. I'm almost to the point where I can put the 3rd color in. And I don't know if I get it closer, if you can see. And then I'm just holding it with the mohair. Oh my God, look at the halo on that.
It's going to be so cozy.
It's going to be so good.
I love it.
Oh, and Pete, my little progress keeper from Breaking Yarn down there. It's so cute.
I love her progress keepers.
I know. So I'm knitting this at a super loose gauge. I think these are on like an 8. A 7. Okay, maybe not that loose, but it feels loose for me. Like, I'm a pretty tight knitter, so I've got the first tan and then the darker tan, and I've got, I think, like 4 more rows. I did all the math. Are you guys proud of me? I did a lot of math to figure out how many of each color I need to get it to the length I want it.
Yay, math.
Yay! So I did all that, and I'm almost ready to add in like that 3rd mint green color, and then it's going to start with the greens. And then I tried to save enough so that I'm not going to need any of the tan for the sleeves. I'm only going to need a little bit of the darker tan. And then I'm going to try and save enough so that I can do the fade on the sleeves too. And then because I'm not using the lighter tan on the sleeves, I'm going to use that for the shawl collar, I think.
That'll look really nice.
Yeah. So...
It's going to have such a nice drape, too.
I know.
It's going to be a great fabric.
Well, it's super, like, and you know how garter is, like, when you block it, it, like, stretches, too. Yeah. So, it's, like, so squishy. Like, squish that. Oh, my God.
So cozy.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to have this. And now that I've got, like, most of my Christmas knitting done, maybe I got mohair fluff.
Always happens.
Every single time. But now that I've got most of my Christmas knitting done, I could probably get back to this.
And you could wear it on Christmas.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can have it done by then. I was thinking for my Advent, I might do like the Radvent cardigan that Maddie and Kristen from We Share Needles knit it last year. But I'm not sure. What do you guys think for Advent patterns? I don't know. Do you have any more?
I have a baby whip.
A baby whip. We love baby whips.
So this is the road trip shawl. Not a shawl. It's a scarf. My daughter requested a scarf. So I've got the very beginnings of a scarf. It is the road trip pattern by Julia Harpole.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Yeah. And I'm using Granite State Yarns, the Chrysanthemum colorway. It's from her fall mystery box, and it's so pretty. It's got like oranges and pinks, and my daughter saw it and immediately was like, I need that for myself. So I was like, okay, here you go.
So she claimed it.
Yep. So little baby scarf here.
Little baby. I can't wait to see that finish. It's going to be
Yeah.
so pretty.
It's going to be so pretty. I just love this colorway for her.
Lauren never fails to send a good yarn, that's for sure. Oh,
That's all I got.
that's all I got. Holy crap, guys, I only had 3 whips.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Well, how many FOs I have.
Yeah. Just
Jeez
busting
Louise.
stuff out.
Oh, fun. So, acquisitions, do you have anything new?
Not with me.
No. Okay. Well, I have one thing. It came. This is my, if I can get it open, I like put it all back together. Really pretty. Sorry for the crinkles because I didn't want my toddler finding it and getting into it.
She would be all over this.
Oh,
It's
I
so
know.
cute.
So this is my advent calendar. It's fine. This is my advent calendar from Granite State Yarns. This is the theme of it is Gloria and Excelsis Deo. It's 24 mini skeins of 20 grams, 75-25 sock fingering, and 100 gram skein to open on Christmas Day. And she says it's rich jewel toned colors. Hey, hey. And an assortment of tonals, variegated, and speckles. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. Everything comes wrapped up with these cute little star to tell you what, you know, what day to open. And it's really weird because I had a dream about these stars, like these star stickers, and then the next day my advent showed up.
Oh, weird.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
It's like a psychic moment.
You
I knew it. It has literally been the hardest challenge of my life. Like, no joke. I want to open every single one of these so badly. But I'm going to do it right because this is my first, like, real advent calendar that I've ordered. And I'm not going to ruin it for myself. Because I know if I open it now, I'm going to be, like, so disappointed that I don't have it to open later. So,
self-control. You got this.
I got it. We're done. I'm going to put it away and not touch it again until December 1st.
This is the first year in like 5 years that I haven't ordered an advent calendar, and I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll be fine. I have my stripy advent socks.
Yeah. See, I'm feeling FOMO on that. I didn't get those. I was going to, but then I didn't, and I don't know why. But I'm definitely having FOMO now.
We'll have to share with each other as we go. It'll be fine.
Every day when we do it, we can like snap each other or something.
Perfect.
Fun. But that's all I got for acquisitions.
So good.
So I was really good. Like no tisk tisk this time. I stayed on my yarn diet. And I used a bunch of stash.
Look at you go.
I'm winning. So I think that's pretty much it for like knitty content. Actually that's not true. We could talk about knitting journal first.
I have to share those.
Okay guys.
So cute.
So you guys have all seen this before. It's my knitting journal, or was formerly my knitting journal. Except here's the thing. I updated it the other day. Squirrel! Do you see it? Oh, Rory's gonna tweak out. I hope she doesn't notice it.
Come back, little friend.
Little friend, where'd you go? Oh, crap. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I updated this the other day and I ran out of room. Like, that was my last page.
Because you are the crazy knit lady.
Apparently. So this is everything since January 1st of 2020. What year are we in? 2022.
I just had a little panic.
I don't know. Okay, so this is everything since January 1st of 2022. But I ran out of room. So of course I couldn't just go buy another binder like a normal human being. I had to look at it and be like, oh, well now I know what I like and how I like it set up. And this is not how I like it set up. So I went and bought another journal and another journal and copied everything from this journal into this journal and then started my next one. But like, come on, are these not
So
like, they're coordinating. I feel
love
so
it.
special. And you could tell which one I'm using right now because this one's like a normal journal and this one's like busting at the seams. But I got everything transferred and I did all my writing and color coordination. You see that? Woo woo.
You have such nice handwriting.
Oh, thank you.
So
It's so girly. So this one's completely full, and then this one I've only got a few projects in so far, and then at the end I put like pictures from Connecticut sheep and wool and Rhinebeck and New York sheep and wool. And I think that's what I'll do. Like, ooh, that's a Christmas present for someone. Could you see it on the camera? I hope not. I think that's what I'll do from now on. Now that I know I need 2 to get 3. I'm so mad. So, for the first time ever, in honor of having my friend Karynne on the podcast, I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Yay.
And in honor of me being a crazy knitting lady, the prompt for the giveaway is gonna be whoever can guess the closest number to how many finished objects I have in this book by the end of the year. So on my last podcast of the year, or my very first podcast of the new year, if you comment down below and guess, whoever comes the closest is going to get a prize from me, and I will mail it to you.
Keep in mind, she had 31 FOs this episode.
And 2 books worth of FOs.
Crazy.
Cray. So I'm excited about that.
That's so nice.
I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. It hasn't spoken to me. When I see it, I'll show it when I get it. But it has to like speak to me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's got to be something good because I've never done a giveaway.
It's your first one.
Yay. So, okay, for real though, that's all the nitty content for today. I'm just going to shove this over here where I can fit it around all my 31 FOs. Right. If only you guys could see. And if you want to stick around for chat, yay, chat with us. And and if you don't, I totally understand. And thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay. For all my cool cats and kittens. I've been saying that ever since Halloween. When was the last time I recorded? Was it before or after Halloween?
I don't think you've shared her costume here.
Okay.
All your costumes.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about it. And if I already talked about it, I'm super sorry. But my kids went as Carol Baskin and a tiger. And I put tiger ears on. And I got a wig for my husband, a bleach blonde wig. And I cut it into a mullet and made him wear a cut-off flannel. And he was Joe Exotic. And we went to Halloween together. And it was awesome.
It was adorable.
It was adorbs. And the funniest thing is he had like the beard, kind of. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Joe Exotic doesn't have a beard.
I never watched it. I don't know anything.
Like he has like a beard, but it's not like Drew's was like Drew's. A beard. You know what I mean? So I was like, hey babe, how committed are you to making this Halloween? And he's like, no.
They're so attached to them.
I know. Man. And I don't get it because like he always complains like he wants to grow this in. I'm like, well, you have to shave it more. Like the more you shave it, the faster it goes in. Believe me. Like I'm a woman.
We know.
We know. Because we're not cool. We can't just let our hair grow. Okay. Anyways, so I was like, come on. He's like, no. So I called in the mom-in-law. And I was like, hey, Heidi, if you asked Hank to shave his beard to make your kids' Halloween experience better, which in reality it was just mine because I wanted him to do it, would he do it? And Heidi was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So then we get ready for Halloween and he didn't do it. And I was like, whatever. Like, obviously, I don't really care. Like, it was just a joke. And he's like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. And he comes out and it's gone. He did it. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm kind of living for like this scruff. Like, it was so weird because he's had it for like probably like 3 years. Like, it's not like a big beard. Like, he trims it and stuff. But like, I haven't been able to see his actual face for like 3 years. And the last time I saw his face, he had a baby face. And now he looks like a man.
He's an adult.
He's a man. Like, he grew up. And I'm digging the scruff. Like, I don't know. I could live with it for a while. So, yeah, I'll put pictures from Halloween at the end or right here somewhere or something. Did your daughter go?
She did. She was a plague doctor.
A plague doctor.
We're fully in the spooky phase here. Woo-woo. So, yeah, plague doctor with the big old mask. She had a staff she was carrying around.
Ooh, fun.
But Halloween's her birthday, so she had a great time.
That's great.
Yeah.
Halloween, baby.
Yep.
Oh, well, maybe we can put a picture at the end.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
Okay. Okay, so Halloween happened. And hunting season's happening. So, how's your husband doing with hunting? Has he gotten anything?
No, he went a day and a half.
A day and a half.
Left early the second day.
Oh.
He's not a huge hunter.
No.
No. He takes like opening day off. But
you want to switch? Oh, I'm happy to report that my husband got his deer. I have him back. It was only a month and a half this year. Woo woo. No, but he got a ginormous deer.
Huge.
11 point, 185 pounds, something like that. Huge.
So impressive.
So cool. I was showing Karynne the antlers from it when she got here.
Like,
I was like, look, I can fit like 2 of my heads in between the antlers. She's like, 3
heads.
They're huge. I'm so proud of him. Like, obviously, our family doesn't like believe in like hunting for the sport. Like, we totally hunt to eat. And we respect the animals. But like, you can't eat the horns. Like, nobody in our family like hunts for the horns, but it doesn't mean it's any less exciting when you get a big one. Like, it's so exciting. So I'm very happy for that, for him, and that I have my husband back now. But something that almost rivals the excitement of my husband getting a giant deer is that my daughter Ella shot her first deer. So exciting. She got a doe. I know. And it was so poetic because Drew was 9 when he shot his first deer.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And it was like 2 days away from the anniversary of Drew shooting his first deer.
So cute.
So, and she shot a long shot. It was like 90 yards or something, which, like, for a kid, that's a long ways. Yeah. And my daughter doesn't like the boom of the gun. So he had been practicing with her on the crossbow because she doesn't mind shooting that. But the deer came in and it was too far to use the crossbow. So he was like, well, you can let it walk or you can try and shoot it with the gun. And she got it. So amazing. So exciting. I'm so proud of her.
I'm so happy for her.
I know. And her face, like, oh my gosh.
She's so proud.
She is so proud. And Drew is so proud.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. If I can find a picture that's not, what's the word? That doesn't show too much. Like, if I can crop in, I'll put a picture of just their faces at the end. Because that's honestly, like, so worth it. I think that's probably Drew's proudest dad moment so far, if I had to guess. So that was exciting. And I say so that was exciting. I'm like, everything?
Everything's exciting.
Everything's exciting. It's fun. Do you have anything exciting going on?
Well, I'm going to Florida next week. I'm taking my daughter to Universal. This is like her birthday trip. So we're very excited. We're going to Harry Potter World.
I'm so jealous.
It's her 11th birthday, so we have to do the whole Hogwarts thing.
So fun.
It's very exciting.
What house is she in?
She's a Slytherin.
She's a Slytherin.
She is. Yeah.
Woo-woo.
Yeah.
Slytherin in the house.
So I'm a Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw. My grandfather's going with us. He's a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
So we have
Hufflepuff.
Almost all.
Sorry, that was stupid.
It's just has pride.
Yeah. What's your husband?
He won't take the test.
He won't take the test.
He's such a butthead.
I'll have to have Drew have a talk with him about that. Drew's a Gryffindor.
Is he?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Ella is a Gryffindor. I think Parker's too young to tell.
Yeah. Give her a couple
We'll
years.
know in a couple years. We were just talking, and I realized that at the beginning we never talked about like how we know each other. So, do you want to say it?
Sure. Yeah. We met in kindergarten. So we have known each other for so long.
Mrs. Fisk's class.
Yeah. Who was Aubrey's kindergarten teacher too.
So cool.
It was super cute. But yeah, we've known each other super long. We did lose each other for a little while. And we just started hanging out again a couple years ago.
Yay.
So it's been so nice.
I saw her on Instagram and I didn't realize who it was at first. But then I was like looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like Karynne, the way you spell it isn't a super common way. So when I had seen that, I was like, I wonder if that's like Karynne from like when we were kids, Karynne. And I messaged her and I was like, hey, I don't know if you actually remember me.
Of course I do.
But do you want to go knit sometime? And I was super, super like nervous. Like
I was too.
I didn't know.
It had been so long. We hadn't seen each other since
high school. Yeah. And in high school we kind of hung out with different, like we had similar common friends.
Yeah. But we were never like in the same friend groups really.
Yeah. We had a class together, I think.
Mm-hmm.
AutoCAD. Ooh. The class I used to copy off Cecilia for.
Yeah. I think I failed that class.
It was hard. I liked the teacher though. The teacher was cool.
He was cool. I just kept drawing birds.
Birds. Tweet, tweet. Okay, I'm done. So yeah, and then we kind of never stopped hanging out after that.
We started with like monthly knit nights and then
bi-weekly.
And now we do a knit group, which has been so exciting. So if you're in the southern New Hampshire area,
find us.
Find us.
We have a Facebook page, Keen Fiber Group. Oh my gosh, why have we never started an Instagram page?
We should do that.
We should do that. I'm going to do that. I don't know how to have a double. You'll have to show me.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, that's how we know each other.
Also, I am Girl Meets Pearl on Instagram.
Yes, I'm going to put her handle at the beginning for you.
I don't post very much, but I'm on there a lot still.
And she posts the best posts. Like, they're always, like, very well. What's it called? Like, it always looks good.
Oh, well,
thank you. Your Instagram page is very aesthetically pleasing, I think is the word.
Neat areas of my house.
Unlike what's in front of us right now.
Which is what my areas usually look like.
Okay. So I think we're going to go now. Maybe go have some tequila.
Maybe that's what we should have started with.
Yeah. Although, can you imagine us doing this and then adding tequila into it? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to go. I've got to go to a gender reveal later today for my bestie.
I have to go pack.
You gotta go pack because you're too cool to hang out. You have to go to Florida. What the hell? How could you be so selfish?
I just suck as a friend.
She couldn't even offer to bring me.
My mom said she's gonna hide in my suitcase.
I think I'm too fat for that. It's okay. I embrace my body. Like, I'm okay with saying that. It's all right. Kids change things. It's cool.
They change a lot of things.
You're just as skinny as you were in high school, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna go now for like the 5th time, and thanks for watching. And I'm gonna try and convince her to come back again. What do you guys think? All right, bye. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna be taller like you.
I'm like slouching.
Like, look, if we just both sit normal, look how much taller you are. Think I can sit like this the whole podcast? Okay, I'm done. Wait, ready?
Welcome.
Okay. God, the lighting is really... Outtake. Okay. Sometimes when I mess up, I'm just like...
Oh, look at her little face.
Okay. Ready? We're gonna count.
Okay.
1, 2, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 hats.
28.
28. And then there's 2 for the teachers.
30.
Oh, wait. Wait. Hi, my name is Jewel. Thanks for coming to my podcast.
Welcome.
See the deer horns over there? This is a redneck knitting podcast.
I want to see some whips.
Whip it out. Hey, baby.
Cut that out. So bad. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
You're welcome.